Pay attention to the tension that you experience in life. Often when there's tension, whether it's relational tension or physical tension in our bodies, we immediately respond to try to alleviate it, to make it go away, to numb out, to check out, to avoid, to run, to hide, to just do something else to relieve that experience of tension. But what if tension was a neon sign? What if it was an indicator for you, both physically and emotionally, relationally, that lets you know something big is at stake, that lets you know there's something really important to be paying attention to? So instead of the tension being a signal to run or to avoid or to hide or numb out, maybe the tension is a green light. Come forward. Look over here, pay attention, invest your energy into whatever this tension is. Before we get too far into this video, please like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It really helps me out. If you are in pursuit of anything important to you, whether it's a relationship or you're doing something physically with your body that's important to you, you have a certain goal there, or you have a vision, a purpose in life that you're focused on, you will find the tension. Or the tension will find you, either way. If you continue to avoid or back down when the tension hits, you're gonna limit what's possible in your physical body, in your relationships, with your vision, with your purpose. So consider tension an invitation to move into, to move forward, and see what you can find in those relationships. I know for me, when I feel tension in a relationship, I want to make up a story in my head about how it's really fine and it's okay, and I'm just imagining things and it's not a big deal. And I have found every single time I've pressed in, I have learned something that I didn't know before. What does it mean to press into the tension? What does it look like? Here's an example. Several years ago, I was looking on Facebook and I saw that a friend of mine from overseas was going to be in town. Typically, for the last 5 years, they emailed me before they were coming in town so I could fly up to Washington, visit them, hang out. But I see this post and I had, no information. And I immediately started wondering about our relationship. Maybe they didn't like me, maybe they didn't consider me a friend, what was happening. And instead of ruminating for days and days, I ruminated for like 2 days, but instead of ruminating for lots of days, I just sent an email and said, hey, I noticed this. Usually you reach out and you didn't. Is there something going on? Is there something about our relationship that I need to pay attention to or that I don't know? And they were awesome. They responded right away and said, I'm so glad that you reached out. I always thought that our friendship was basically predicated on this third person that we're both friends with. And they were imagining that they were just part of the package deal with the other friend, that I didn't really enjoy their company or appreciate them or, whatever, fill in the blank, that it was kind of just a package deal. And it wasn't that way to me, but I also realized, wow, I wasn't very clear, and I'm not great sometimes at letting people know that I care and what I appreciate about them and what I like about them. And so it gave us the opportunity to have that conversation, for me to hear, for them to hear, hey, this is what I appreciate about you. And yes, absolutely, I want to see you and be involved in your life and your family and your kids and everything else. But I felt tension. There was a tension. There was a tension I could be overstepping. It could be the wrong thing to say. I could learn something that I didn't want to learn. Like the answer could have been, I don't like you. And the willingness to press into that tension, I think, gave us both the opportunity to deepen our relationship and to have some conversations that we had never had in maybe 10 years, as long as we've known each other. So when you feel the tension, when you experience it, press in, ask the questions, invite the conversation, see what's there, see who's over there, see who's over here. I promise you will learn things about yourself and about other people that you didn't know before. And it could be just that next step in your relationship or in your connection, whether it's at work or at home or in your community. If this was helpful for you, like, subscribe, comment, share with a friend.